Hey guys, it's Annie. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be reviewing Nikkie Tutorials' new makeup brand. Or would it be like skincare brand? Because it's not like makeup. But this is going to be a Nimya review and wear test. I cannot wait to try these products. I have the setting spray and I also have the Where It All Starts cream. You guys know I love doing product reviews on new makeup. So I've been dying to try this. I actually got this in like months ago, but I just haven't had time to review it. Nikkie was actually the first big influencer to recognize my work back in like 2017 over on Instagram. And she gave me a shout out over on Snapchat and just went through my page showing all my looks. Guys, to this day, it was still so surreal. I mean, that really launched my career. At the time, I was at like, I think just under 10,000. And after she shared my page, I was like, over 20,000. It was just the craziest experience. I'm not gonna waste your time with this in case like you guys don't care, but I'll talk about it at the end of the video. Just still so grateful to Nikkie. And also Nikkie is just the queen of makeup, so you know it's gotta be good. Real quick guys, my nails, I ran out of nail polish remover from the other day and forgot to get more. I didn't really think about this. I painted one hand for like a cosplay look and I was only using one hand for like the photo, so I just painted one. Yeah, so crazy. I'm gonna start out with the Nimya Where It All Starts cream. I love this packaging, it's so bougie. Just really fancy. This scent, I can't really describe it. It's like a vanilla wonderland. I watched Nikkie's product video right before filming this one for you guys, just so that I can get a little bit more familiar with each product. And when I first purchased this, I did not realize that it was luminous. So let me just put some on my hands so you guys can see. Wonder if you guys are gonna see that on camera. But it has a nice glow to it. It's also a really marshmallowy texture, which is really unique. She said you only need a little bit of this, so this is how much I'm using. I just rubbed it on my hands here. But what I was saying, ooh, this feels really nice. But what I was saying with this product is I didn't realize that it gave you a glow. And if you guys have been watching my channel, you know that I typically don't like real glowy products because I do have acne scars, and anything that's like glowy or shimmery kind of goes into those hollows and makes them more pronounced. So I don't know if I would have purchased this if I knew that, but we're gonna try it out today because there are some products that are glowy that I really like. And I know that Nikkie never fails when it comes to a really good base product. I've been here since the Nivea days, the Nivea post shave balm, and I broke out just along with everyone else. But my makeup never looked better. Now that it's on and I have more of an idea of how the product looks, it's really not like overly shimmery, which I first put it on and I was like, oh my god. But it's nice. It just highlights the high points of your face, which is always really flattering. And it is that perfect sticky tacky base for your makeup to go on. I'm gonna go in with my foundation so that you guys can see how it looks when you're applying your foundation. I'm not gonna be using my brush set with LaRousse because I used it on a like a couple cosplays, like both of the brushes that I have for it. So they both have a ton of face paint all over them and I just haven't washed them. But I will have it linked in the description in case you guys care to purchase that. For today, I'm just using this Sigma flat kabuki brush. And the foundation is the Infallible 24-Hour Wear. This is the L'Oreal one. I really like this foundation, although this one is heavily scented, which I normally have a real problem with scented foundations, but this one isn't too bad. It really is just sticking right to that primer. Yeah, I'm really impressed with this. I'm just hitting my neck. Now that I'm doing my neck, I just realized that I didn't prime my neck, which I normally do. I don't know what I'm thinking, but it's too late now. Speaking of scents, since I was just talking about how strong the foundation scent is, I was talking about the scent of the primer being like a vanilla wonderland, which it definitely is, but it's not overpowering. I do get really bad migraines when it comes to strong scents, and I know right away whether something's gonna affect me, and that was not strong enough of a scent if scents are something that bothers you. I'm gonna go in with my concealer, but I'm not gonna bore you guys with that, so I'll be back. Alright guys, I also did my cream contour off camera real quick, but this is how the base looks with that finished. I mean, I still need to go in and do like my powder contour, touch it up and things like that, but this is how everything looks. I think it looks really nice. Everything applied perfectly on top of this primer. It's also very moisturizing, so I'm not getting that like crinkly, cracky feeling underneath my eyes. This primer is $30, just in case I didn't say that. I think that's a great price point. Nikkie could have gone way higher and done like a crazy extreme, like luxury makeup brand price. So I think that $30 is very generous of her. It's a great price point. And like you guys saw, you really only need a little tiny bit of it, like a pea-sized amount. So this is gonna last you. But yeah, I'm gonna finish up my makeup off camera and I'll be back. All right guys, so this is how the makeup turned out. Everything looks really smooth and just like, I don't even know how to describe it. Like my makeup just looks airbrushed on top of that base. This is also just confirmation that the primer's not too like glittery or anything. I can't even really see it. It just gives you like an inner glow. So I don't feel like it accentuated any of my scarring. I think it looks good. Let's move on to the spray. So like I said, this is the Set It and Forget It setting spray. This is what the tube looks like. So it's a matte blue tube. You take it off and it has the orange cap sprayer. I do see this getting very dirty though. Anything that's matte, I just feel like in like 2 days, this is gonna have like a crusty foundation-y hand on it. But other than that, I can't wait to try this. All right, so it says to shake it up. And for this spray, you can use it before you do your makeup. I think it said like along the way and then you finish off your makeup using it, but I'm just doing this at the end. And she did say you fully need to press the button down, like you don't do like little squirts. So let's see. I didn't buy her little fan. No, I'm just gonna use this guy here. Whew. I really should get that fan though. This also has the same scent as the primer did, which is really cool if you think about it. It's like a good branding technique. I like the way that it really coated your face. Even just one spray, it felt like it really gripped on. I don't even know how to describe it. Also guys, I didn't do my lashes yet. I realized that every single time I do setting spray after I do mascara and lashes, I always wind up getting black dots underneath my eyes since I always do my foundation first. It's just the way I do my makeup, but I've really seen such a huge difference doing it after. I'm really excited to see the lasting effects of this setting spray. She did say that it has the ingredient PVP, yeah, I wrote it down, yeah, PVP. PVP is apparently the ingredient that makes your makeup last a really long time, which I think she said is in most setting sprays, but theirs has like the highest amount of it. It also doesn't have a lot of alcohol in it, so it's not gonna dry out your skin. It gives you a nice mattified finish without it looking like crackly. This is $25, by the way. She is gonna be coming out with, I think, like a glowing setting spray, she said, in the future. Nikkie does have other products, by the way. These are just the two that I felt like I was gonna get the most use out of. She does have, I talked a little bit about like the little electric fan. She has that just sets your setting spray a little bit easier. It just dries it. And she has, which I do want to try this next product. I don't know why I didn't get it, but it's like a cooling stick for underneath your eyes, and it just helps with eye bags and keeps the area moisturized. So I think I'm gonna purchase that next. I will follow up with you guys at the end of the night. We are going out to dinner. Right now it is 6:12. So yeah, we have reservations at 7:30. So I'll follow back up with you guys at the end of the night. It'll probably be, what, like, dinner's probably get out of there at like 9. But yeah, this is how the makeup looks right now. I think it looks great. It honestly looks flawless to me. It has like a nice airbrush finish. But yeah, we shall see how it wears. Oh my god, guys. So this is the end of the night. Let me see what time it is. It's 9:05. Just so that you guys know for a fact. I have not touched up at all. I literally just got home. Well, I touched up my lips in the car ride, but nothing else has been touched up. It looks really good. I have like a nice glow to my skin. I'm a little drunk as well. But really, this held up extremely well. I'm so shocked right now. I'm also trying really hard to focus, but this really does look amazing. But let me know what you guys think of these products in the comments down below. Let me know what you think of both the primer and the setting spray, and if you think I need the cooling gel for underneath the eyes. I think I might get that anyway. I've been really thinking about it. But have you guys tried anything from Nimya? Also let me know that. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. That really helps me out. Now I'm gonna be going into the discussion about Nikkie, which thank God I filmed this before this dinner because I don't know if I would be able to go into it right now. But I'm probably gonna condense it. I like rambled on for a long time, so I think I'm just gonna mostly talk about how Nikkie affected my life and not like my whole story. I like kind of went off on a tangent. I think I might make a separate video completely dedicated to my whole Instagram journey because I know that that's something that's really interesting to a lot of people. I think it would be a really fun video for me to make to fully be able to show you guys along the way, like step by step, what I did and how I got to where I am. Anyway, I love you guys. I'll have links to the products that I used tonight and I will see you in the next one. I was just in such like a low headspace. I was progressing on Instagram. It was just one of those things where I was putting so much work in and I was just kind of like burning out a little bit. I was waking up in the morning, doing a look every single day before I went into work. And on my days off when I wasn't working, I was trying to squeeze in 2 looks in a day. And it was just, I was working so hard for this goal and it was happening. But it's one of those things where like from an outside perspective, and like when you actually look at the realistic situation, like you're doing really well, but in your mind you kind of just feel like stuck, like you feel like you're not going anywhere. I was just having one of those days where I just felt like, should I even waste my time on this? Is this just something that I should give up on? Because I couldn't see really like where it could go. I was like, okay, like I'm turning myself into cartoon characters, like is this even anything? Like what, like does this even matter to anyone? It was a really snowy day that day, which also fueled my depression. So I was just eating Hungry Jack pancakes that I was making. And I remember sitting at the table and I logged onto my Instagram account and I see this mass flood of followers coming in. And I was just like, first, I was scared. Like I didn't know what was happening. I was really, really terrified because there was all kinds of things going around at that time where you could buy followers. It was like a couple of apps where you could do like the follow, unfollow crap and everything. I was so scared that somebody had signed me up for something like that and that like now all of a sudden I wouldn't look like I was legit. Like it would just, I don't know, I was terrified. I didn't know what was happening. I also didn't know much about Instagram at that point. It was still kind of early on and I didn't know that much about how those things worked. I remember writing a post saying like, not that I don't appreciate you guys, but like, where are you coming from? Like, what's going on here? And everyone said that Nikkie sent them and they said it was on Snapchat and I didn't have Snapchat at the time. Like for somebody who is very into social media now, I was so new to that whole thing. So I had to look up how to watch Nikkie's Snapchat because I didn't even know like that you just click on the thing. But yeah, I'll pop it up on one of the sides here. That was such a life-changing moment for me. I always use that as an example for myself every single time that I feel like I'm stuck or like just that I'm not going anywhere or that like everything's kind of pointless, which everything's not, but if you have depression, you understand. It's just always, it's like a constant voice that's telling you that you're not good enough and that nothing's worth your time or just that basically you're not going anywhere in life. I'm just so grateful to Nikkie. That was just such, it wasn't even just a shout out. Like it wasn't like, go follow Creative.Cliche. Like she fully went through like scrolling through my Instagram page so that people could see the looks that I create to get other people excited about my page. It was just like above and beyond. Like she really didn't need to do that. But yeah, that took my page from just under 10,000 to over, I think I wound up getting all in all maybe like 22,000 followers after that. That moment really started my career and made me feel super legit. I mean, I started my YouTube channel right after. Like I really took advantage of that opportunity. And I think that that's something that everyone should really take away from something like that. If you're trying to create something for yourself, using social media as an example, post consistently. I know that Instagram's not as great as it used to be when it comes to actually like other people seeing your content and things like that. And posting consistently every single day doesn't make you grow the way that you did before. It really doesn't. It's different. The platform's different. But posting consistently teaches you a lot about yourself. It hones in on your skill way faster than it would be if you're inconsistent. And for situations like that, like if Nikkie had come across my page and I wasn't consistent, there wouldn't even be enough looks for her to look through to be able to judge whether she even liked my work or not. And for new people who found me, I think it's exciting to be able to see that someone's consistent so you know to expect something from them tomorrow, the next day, and the next day after that. So all in all, to wrap this story up, work hard and it will pay off. I obviously had to return the favor in, I mean, this is a relatively small way, but I love Nikkie so much. This is just, it's such an honor to, oh my god, I'm gonna tear it up. Such an honor to be able to pay that support back. Oh my god. Anyway, that was probably a stupid story to most of you, but I do like talking about these things for other creators because not many people talk about this, and I think that the biggest reason is most people can't understand it unless you're in this field, that there are so many highs and lows. It's constant. No matter whether you're on the top of your game or not, you can still feel the lowest of lows no matter how successful you are. Like, there's always that voice that's in the back of your head that's like, okay, well, this is all you now. Like, you're not working for anyone. Like, this is your thing. And it's scary to think about in that way because you have to have full trust and reliance on yourself, which is great in so many ways. You don't have to answer to anyone really, but it is kind of scary. Like, when you're having a bad day, like, you have to just power through it. You have to keep going, just like you would if you were working for someone else. It's a very self-motivating job, which can be really scary.